Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys, really and truly, okay? I'm feeling like so appreciative today. Like, I was talking to my guides really nicely, showing my appreciation for them, and I feel like now's a good time for you to do that too, okay? But I appreciate y'all truly. So this is an Isis message, okay, or ish. Isis is talking about this time of you reclaiming your energy, okay? You're stepping into the full spectrum of who you are. Look at this, stepping through, okay? You stepping into this beautiful full spectrum type of energy, okay? Pointing at this paradigm shift that the Ascended Masters were talking about in the video that I did before this, okay? There's a beautiful paradigm shift going on. You are receiving lots of beautiful upgrades from the divine all across your entire spectrum of who you are, reclaiming this beautiful energy. And I love how it has like this aligned energy on both of them, but it's like she has multiple arms on this one, giving me this real Kali type of energy. I feel like the time where you dance the dance of destruction is over, okay? Like, I feel like now is the time of building. Now is the time of sitting back and embracing this enlightenment that's coming in from the ancestral realms and from your angels and, from God himself. You could be someone who is meant to be some sort of speaker or to use your skills of oration in order to help others. You can feel kind of shy about that, okay? But now's the time for you to just be working on that, building up those skills that you have within yourself, okay? But let me do this blind pull real quick before I get the overall energy. Yeah, I heard you're in an amazing place, okay? Like, now is a very exciting time for us as a collective, okay? All of these different beautiful energies are coming in and being shifted in our lives, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So 5 big beautiful changes coming in for you, okay? It's lovely. Everything that's going on is lovely. Even if you feel like, it isn't so lovely, this eye is catching my attention. Even if you feel like, you're under judgment or something, like, you just really truly aren't. You are seeing things very clearly, okay? Yeah, we got the 8 of daggers, okay? So, I don't know. You could feel like you're in some sort of mental entrapment, but you just have to get out of your head and embrace this calmer type of energy with the 5 of crystals, Like I said, big changes, you coming in from the cold, sometimes it can feel, I heard treacherous, sometimes it can feel a little bit crazy, This says God spares all things because they are his. His breath is in everything, and that is including you, But also there could be 9 strangers on the outside of you, who like they want to hate you, but they really love you, or this could be like 9 messy people that you really love. They could be like family members or friends or co-workers or whatever, they're messy, but you accept them for who they are, you know that God's breath is within them too, okay? Somebody could be like doing a lot of talking, maybe like trying to advertise your business, but they don't really know your business, So just don't worry about that, okay? We got the sun, okay? These people finna get exposed. These people are actually under judgment. We got the 8 of crystals because you're not doing anything to harm anyone. I think you're just really focused on becoming the best version of yourself, okay? Little sidebar. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me while I go through these like sound changes, okay? I did order my mic, okay? So it'll be here tomorrow. So, Spirit told me it's gonna work for sure, so I'm gonna believe that. I believe that, okay? But I think I got a new phone, like I was telling you, and I don't think that my mic that I had before with my other phone is compatible with this phone. And then the other mic that I bought was just like completely wrong for this. It was for something else, more for like a computer connection. Okay, so we got beyond the mind. Okay, you're moving to this place where you're operating out of the etheric realms, is what she's saying. Okay, yeah, so now is the time to embrace this vulnerability, to really surrender and to, with the violet flame, transmute anything that is not love, okay? You're going through this beautiful initiation. You're grounding the realm with this earth star chakra and this realm bringer energy. You're grounding these etheric energies here in this earth for others to benefit from, even if they're not benefiting from it in this lifetime, okay? But they absolutely are. But baby, I'm here. We're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Okay, so that's beautiful ascension energy. You could be a life path number 5, 6, 4, 8, 7, 2, or 5, okay, or 1 or 11 if I didn't say 1 already. But now is the time for you to really trust in your innocence and trust in this unlimited energy that has been introduced into you, okay? Because you're in this energy of alignment. You're so aligned and right on point with where you need to be. It's not even funny, okay? You've tapped into these endless opportunities by tapping into your higher heart chakra energy, okay? So now is the time for you to have this beautiful harmonic flight, to have these amazing experiences in life, and to not get caught up with all the drama that seems to be going on in this world, okay? So it says, thinking with the heart, being present, heart and mind connection, meditation, the bliss of being, quieting the monkey mind, fathoming the unfathomable, finding happiness within, and going beyond intellectual limitation. So the divinatory meaning says, take a step outside your mind-based concerns or limitations. Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. You may be transfixed by a past experience. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. Step back and clear your mind. Meditate in your own way, okay? And I think like she's putting so much emphasis on this meditate in your own way. She's saying there's no right or wrong way to meditate. Meditation is anything that makes you feel at ease, that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel relaxed. That could be sitting in the silence. That could be listening to binaural beats. That could be, listening to flutes or wind chimes or nature sounds or, listening to music, okay? It says, contemplate what the situation at hand would feel like if you released all fears and worries. Are these concerns even yours? I feel like also there's this big energy of you picking up all of this negativity that's going on outside of you. And that's why she started with talking about the people around you who are sort of under judgment, who are getting this energy of exposure. Okay, we got the royal descendant. When I part the deck, you are this beautiful and amazing royal descendant. Okay, it says, what will they think? Maybe you could be too worried about what other people think. I love how all of these are blue because I said something, I think I said something about your throat chakra, but this is also very blue, and the throat chakra is highlighted here, and then we got true blood. It's like, you really truly are. Okay, first of all, true blood gives me vampire energy, so you're definitely surrounded by people who like to suck up your energy rather than trying to fix the mess that they know they are, but also true blood gives me that energy of you having this true beautiful royal blood, because you have this true blood, because you are really a beautiful descendant of Yeshua, baby. Because you are a descendant of him, everything that you want and need, anything that you produce or any honest work that you do produces this great fruit, So it's very important that you don't worry about what other people think, because you're more awake than you think. You have received some sort of upgrade, okay? And you are like the well-watched man or woman. There's a lot of people paying attention to you when they should be paying attention to the divine source. So you just keep doing what you've been doing, which is paying attention to the divine source and doing what it is that God wants you to do, and not worrying so much about the people on the outside of you. Because it's kind of like, she's saying it's kind of a thing of the ego. It's kind of a thing of the past where you used to be and you're just not there anymore. It's important that you see yourself in the light that you're actually in, and know that like people are paying attention to you, not because you're doing something wrong, but because you keep doing everything right, and they're unable to keep you, to get you to that place where you're doing things wrong and you're kind of messing everything up. Okay, it says only has a toothless beak in its cheeks. Okay, so that always gives me the energy of like gossip. Okay, somebody could be like missing teeth, okay? Because that makes me think about the tooth I'm missing right in the front, okay? And we got boundaries, okay? So you need to have your boundaries intact when it comes to people at this time, you know? Like, don't allow people to stop your show, or to stop this higher heart energy from being activated, or to stop you from operating out of this higher heart energy, you know? It's like, this is what they really want. Somebody could be doing like heart attack spells or something of this nature, attacking your love, attacking your heart chakra, attacking your throat chakra, attacking your confidence with this yellow energy, attacking your crown chakra. But they have no power here, okay? It says, well, at least you could have taken the time, you know, like these are people. This says 3 skeletons were discovered in Arizona, okay? So Arizona could be highly significant, but I think there are 3 highly significant people who have been working very hard with all of this, you know, negative work, but they don't have no power here, like I said, okay? It says, well, at least you could have taken the time, which gives me the energy of like, these are people who have never even taken the time to set up their own boundaries. They've never even taken the time to tap into their own heart chakra. How can you attack an energy that you don't understand? You can't. The most important part of a war or of a battle is understanding the enemy. And if they took the time to try to understand the enemy, they would recognize that they are their own worst enemy, okay? You over here living untethered. You ain't worried about shit, okay? You ain't worried about nothing. Look, guess I'm leaving. I'm gone, okay? You ask the angels for help with anything that you need, and you've unlocked these very beautiful and amazing abilities all while you were sleeping with demons, you know? I feel like when it comes to your emotions and how you really feel about these people, you know, you kind of keep that shit to yourself, or you just take it to the divine. You look, Yeshua calling, okay? You answering this beautiful calling as a descendant of Yeshua. The calling to embrace peace, the calling to operate with love, the calling to embrace everyone just as they are for who they are, and to pray for their healing and for them to come back to who they really truly are. Like, you're not on this drama, you're not worried about anything, you're not worried about any gossip or any negative energies, you know. And this is catching my attention, okay? This is the stegosaurus, right? The stegosaurus is the thing that only has a toothless beak in its cheeks, you know? And to eat, it utilizes the pressure. It doesn't really need teeth, you know? But that wasn't the point. The point was, it says ego, big as hell, right here in the middle of that word, okay? So you're dealing with some very, like, ego-driven type of people. And it's very important that you stay far away from that egotistical way of thinking, you know? Because sometimes our ego is with all the shits, right? Our ego is ready... Excuse me. I guess that's confirmation. Our ego is ready to fight. Our ego is ready to defend ourselves. Our ego is ready to explain to these people just exactly how you got to this place and just exactly why you ain't going nowhere. But you know, that really doesn't matter. Okay, we got the 7 dimensions in the Bible. I wasn't expecting nothing. I had to Google, okay? We got rooted in truth and growing in faith, baby. That's what you're doing every single day. So you need to just, like, really keep that up. Hold on. So it says the dimensions of a, okay, so it says there are multiple matches for 7 dimensions in the Bible: the dimensions of a spirit filled disciple, the dimensions of religion, and the dimensions of the kingdom. Okay. So it says the dimensions of a spirit filled disciple, that's you, are engaging with God's word, following the promptings of the Spirit, praying, worshiping, being on mission, being generous, and serving. Okay. So you're right on point with everything you need to be doing. And that's why your boundaries are so important, because I feel like there are a lot of people who want to like pull you out of that. Like they don't like seeing you in this like, in this spirit-filled disciple type of way. They want to like take the Holy Spirit out of you, but you're already in this place where you're operating beyond the mind, becoming a master of these 7 dimensions, okay? Of this spiritual work that you do for the divine. It says the dimensions of religion, which include practical and ritual, experiential and emotional, narrative or mythic, doctrinal or philosophical, ethical and legal, social and institutional, and material, okay? It says the first dimension of the kingdom is the gospel of salvation, which is the revelation of the Father's love through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, okay? So, I think you need to just keep it right there because you're doing exactly what it is that you should be doing, okay? We got the 4 of Cups. I feel like I said before, you're very smart when it comes to your boundaries. You know exactly what kinds of energies you're not willing to entertain, And it's like somebody offering you only half the truth, only a piece of their love, while they keep everything else concealed with this cloud kind of covering everything else, the rest of the body, like somebody coming along with some sort of very empty offer that's going to bring you burdens, or this is their goal. Their goal is to burden you, to bring you out of that, disciple, star, amazing, beyond the mind, etheric type of energy and down into a 3D mentality. But you have to entertain certain energies in order to get to that place. And you're just not there with this death card, okay? You have already experienced this beautiful and amazing transformation. And you continue to do this. You're not afraid of the energy of death. You understand the energy of death. And you're not in that place of ego anymore. And Isis is saying that's great. We got the Warden of Wands or the Queen of Wands, okay? Which feels like another person. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But also the Queen of Wands points to you leading with compassion, leading with grace, leading with faith, leading with that beautiful etheric energy, leading with that guidance that God gives you, consulting God before you step into anything. I don't know how anybody thinks that they're going to be able to attack you in any way, okay? We got the 9 of Daggers. Somebody's really stuck in an energy of anxiety when it comes to you and the way that you walk your journey. But I think it just has absolutely nothing to do with them. I seen the King of Swords, which said truth on it, okay? So that's confirmation for me, okay? We got the Magician. What's the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Wands? Let's get into this, okay? We got the Knight of Swords, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Isis is talking about somebody rushing in with haste, okay? Seeing the big changes and opportunities that you have coming into your life and wanting to seize the moment, okay? Wanting to jump in and make a sudden arrival. You know what I mean? To come in and pretend they're being honest with you only because they see you in this star power and operating out of this higher heart energy, because this has the heart chakra and this Aquarius energy on it, okay? What's the 10 of Wands in the death card? We got the High Priestess and the Empress, okay? So you are like beautiful, okay? Like Metatron was saying in that reading the other day, you are double wise, okay? It says, my inner knowledge is my best guide in all. So you really truly do know what's best for you. You know when to say no, because this say no and these say yes, okay? So saying no to these types of energies and saying yes to the mystery, saying yes to following your inner knowing, saying yes to your spiritual insight, saying yes to this beautiful emotional stability, saying yes to the wisdom and knowledge that comes only from a very pure and authentic connection that you have with the divine. And this type of energy bringing in these towers for these people, okay? Somebody, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay, or this Aquarius or Taurus or Sagittarius, okay? Sagittarius twice, okay? So they have a problem with the way that you're connecting to the earth and the way that you've been reminded that your abundance is unlimited. They have a problem with your fertility, but that is not your problem. So Isis wants you to stay very focused and don't feel like, it's okay to drop your boundaries for this person. You may be like soft on this person, or you may feel like, maybe they deserve a chance, or maybe it's been enough time. Maybe they finally changed. Maybe they've been watching me do this long, and they finally are going to come around and really start to understand me, and we can really have the relationship I feel like we always should have had. But, Isis is saying, nah, they still right there where you left their ass at. So leave their ass there, okay? We got the Five of Pentacles because you came in from the cold, and they coming in with illusions, okay? And that's why they under judgment. Because who is still doing this at this time? They're exchanging some sort of fake love with you, or trying to. They're trying to come in with this, I'm such a lover type of energy. But really, okay, we got the Page of Wands, but I'm the reverse meaning caught my attention, okay? They're acting out. It says a lack of energy. It says discouragement. It says obstacles. Someone who breaks your heart. An impetus or insensitive person, okay? So don't feel like you have to give in to these insensitive people. They don't respect you. They don't respect your connection with God. They don't respect your boundaries. They don't respect your growth. They're not proud of all that you have done, only because they feel they never will be able to do all that you have done. But totally missing the point that their life is not about doing all that you have done. It's about finding their connection with God and doing what they're here to do. But this is something that someone's really missing. So you're receiving a lot of protection from this, okay? While you express your highest levels of creative expression you've ever expressed, okay? Like you could have done like some sort of body work. You could be, I don't mean like, surgery or anything like that. I just mean like, energy healing, maybe you're into like physical, you could be a physical therapist, okay, or a massage therapist, or maybe you just went to see some sort of physical therapist or a massage person, or you went for energy healing, or you're learning, being trained how to do these types of things. What's the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess? We got leadership, okay? So you're a leader, and I feel like this leader energy, your ability to take charge of any and all situations that you step into, is really burdening someone on the outside of you in some sort of way. But like she said before, that's not your problem, okay? You just continue to be this beautiful leader and to lead by example. Continue to ground that etheric energy the way that you've been doing, because you're right on point with everything you should be doing. And it's very clear the people that have a problem with it, even when they're smiling in your face. And it's like they're kind of upset because you rip off the masks of people. Okay? She showed me a scene of Scooby-Doo, okay, of them taking off the mask and finally revealing who's been doing all the tricks and exactly how they've been doing it, and making themselves seem like a real phantom or a real ghost or a real monster, but really it's been this person all along, And so like this is what's going on, and that's why that energy of exposure, okay? Somebody's being exposed for the villain that they are, okay? So it's very important that you just stay in touch with your sensitivity, with your femininity, with your loving energies, because that's what brings the exposure. It says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. And that's why your boundaries are so important also. So you can have that protection and still be very sensitive and in those energies that have got you this far, What else? What's the Empress and the Tower? We got practice, okay? It says polish your skills by practicing regularly, Which just gives me this energy of you being very consistent, Like being consistent when it comes to the people outside of you who are in this energy of anxiety, who are still trapped in this energy of envy, Practice meeting them with kindness and love anyway, knowing that you're protected, and any energy that they try to take or any energy that they try to send is never going to touch you, because you're this beautiful energy healer with more of that alignment energy, because she's got those same chakras that was on those other cards that I was showing you down in a line. and talk to your angels about this person, whoever they could be on the outside of you, you know. Talk to them about these people who are in their ego and who continuously have your name in your mouth, you know. I mean, your name in their mouth, okay? Talk to your angels and ask them to bring you a little bit extra protection. Ask them to help you to enforce your boundaries and to keep them up to people who only want to come in and tear down your progress thus far, you know. You could be having like me and me. Okay, it does come in the form of family for me, this reading, but also it comes in the form of like people that I used to talk to in the past, you know, guys specifically. I don't know. I guess like that's one of my weaknesses or something. Like that's how people be trying to get at me. Like, well, it used to be one of my weaknesses, you know. Like I used to just like, cause once I fucks with you, you know, that's what it is. You know, I fuck with you. You can call me, you can reach out to me, you can talk to me, even if you feel like everything isn't straight between us. I'm willing to always sit down and get things straight, you know. So I feel like the people of the past that are trying to come back around, you know, they're kind of like coming back around and they're banking on that. They not used to me just like being like, nah, I'm busy, you know, or just like not talking to their ass at all or not responding. But these are the same people that feel like it's okay to just drop out of my life and not talk to me, not respond to me because they got something else going on until they feel like it's time to pull me off the shelf and fucking play with me. Nah. And I feel like this is the same type of energy you could be coming up against also, you know, people feeling like, oh, okay, I'm ready for you now. It's your time. It's your time to shine in my life. Like, no, it's not. It's your time to learn who you are and learn that, you know, which ones you play with and which ones you don't play with. Okay? And you not to be played with. And your angels and ancestors are very serious about that shit. So don't allow anyone to come in and play with you. What's leadership and sensitivity? We got rest your mind, okay? So now's the time for you to be having this rest and rejuvenation. There's a lot of beautiful energies coming in, like I said before. A lot happening with your energy specifically that's so beautiful. And then this is XL. I don't know the Roman numerals. I don't know what number this is, but XL just gives me this energy, that big energy, you know? Like your energy is extra large right now. Like people can't even fit that shit. Okay? It's too big for them. What else? We got reflection of the wise, okay? So the Ascended Masters were also talking about this, reflecting over all this beautiful progress that you've made thus far, softening into this beautiful grace and stepping into a much more compassionate perception of these people that are on the outside of you that want to come around and try to play with you. That don't mean entertaining the games or dropping your boundaries for them just to let them in so that they can prove to you why you shouldn't have let them in the first place. It just means having a more compassionate way of thinking about them and knowing that at the end of the day, it's better for you to just curb their ass and not entertain it. But not only is it better for you, it's better for them too. Because you know at the end of the day that y'all energies just don't mesh. You know at the end of the day how they really truly feel, even if they don't quite know how they feel. So you just have to honor that. Whew, what's the final thought on this? We got the wolf, okay? Giving me lone wolf energy. It says, beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control, okay? And that takes me back to what I was saying about these dudes coming out of nowhere. You know, wanting to party, wanting to chill. I got a wild side, okay? I like to have fun. I like to go out and experience life for sure. And for sure, in the past, that would have got me. Oh, hey, girl, what you doing? Come on, I'm about to come pick you up. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. What? Oh, okay, cool. I love a surprise trip. Okay. But she's saying, like, now is not the time for that. Now is more the time for that lone wolf type of energy and you getting more in touch with your wisdom rather than focusing on, you know, being super wild. You can have fun without wilding out and entertaining old energies that you know aren't the best for you. Yeah, we got the moon, the moon in Pisces, okay? It says beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies, okay? And that's all it is that it's going to be if you entertain these certain peoples or drop your boundaries for them. It's just going to end up in a negative or depressive place. And this is something you can feel with your intuition. Spirit's guiding you in a whole nother way. And I didn't even notice how, the high priestess, then the empress is the 2, and then it's the 3. So more of that 5 big change type of energy, but also this energy of you taking this high priestess, psychic, beautiful energy to the next level and really using it to attract fertility and not necessarily wasting it on all the people who bank on you being this beautiful empath who's always going to entertain them or always going to come in and offer them this beautiful love that you have to offer, but not really expecting much in return. Now is the time where you're in a place in your life where you know your worth and you know what you deserve to receive in return. So it's like they don't even have a chance with the fake love they offer it. Okay, what's the other half of the final thought? Okay, we got assess the situation. So maybe this could be something that you still need to look over. Maybe you need to take what these people are saying to you in consideration, because they tell you what they want when they're trying to cheer with you, right? They tell you exactly what it is that they're interested in doing with you. For example, hey, what's up? You trying to go out and get a drink and chill and turn up? No, nigga, I'm trying to meditate together and pray together and grow together and build an empire. You with that? Because if you're not with that, then I don't have time for that. Look, work through your feelings, okay? With last quarter moon in Aries. It's about fighting for what it is that you want, but fighting in a very loving and compassionate way. Fighting so professionally that you never really enter the fight because you already seen everything they was kicking coming, okay? Yeah, but still being humble enough to know that it wasn't just you, it was the divine that guided you in that way. So this is first quarter moon in Virgo. So it says stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams, okay? It says the energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You need to work them in your favor. It says this card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse, okay? So it says energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo. Thank you for helping me to... Okay, it says thanking me... Excuse me. Thank you for helping me towards clarity and confidence, okay? Or helping me to go towards clarity and confidence, So have a lot of confidence in yourself and in the decisions that you make at this time when it does come to your boundaries and the people that you allow into your energy. Because you know exactly what it is that is best for you. But not only that, like I said before, you're bringing this etheric energy down and grounding it. So you have a lot of guidance. You get a lot of messages. You know immediately if you want to entertain that person or not. And if you don't know, it's a simple spirit. Do I want to talk to them? You're going to get a clear ass no. Or sure, go ahead. Go out to dinner with them. At least that's how spirit be talking to me. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Go ahead. Do it. Have fun. It'll be great. But don't get too attached is what they'll tell me sometimes. Also, keep your boundaries intact. You can go out, you can have fun, you can entertain certain people. It's all about you and your intuition, and if you see this turning into a tower or not, and then trusting what you've seen the outcome of this situation to be, and not getting down on yourself or criticizing yourself because you feel like you're expecting negative energy or you're, doing something wrong in some sort of way. You're not. Trust your feelings because they come straight from God, okay? So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.